Hey everybody, my name's KULADE Johnston, and I'm here to talk about LSD today. You know, kids have been asking me, what's it like? You know, and I really, they're fascinated, they want to know all about it. You know, they're curious, they're a bit mystified. Like, what's it? People get confused about what people say about things sometimes. And I haven't fucked with that shit, man, really, since I was 22. I don't mess with that stuff, man, because I found out, that you really gotta, be ready. Because it's not like you're strapping yourself into a roller coaster, no. It's actually you're getting out of the roller coaster. And, if you're real focused, like some dudes or some people, you could, if you're tripping on acid, it's good. You can just sit there and meditate, man. And you can focus on an ant, that's like 50 yards away, crawling on the ground somewhere by a tree across the street. And you can see through the eyes of that ant. It's all very interesting, when you think about it. And one time I had some Antacid, and acid is, that's what they call LSD, acid, acid trip, acid trip, LSD, man. So I had this Antacid. It was Cheetah Acid with pictures of ants on them. It's kind of weird because I don't know if that sets up a good tone, mode, for your LSD trip, because you're eating an ant, and it's acidic. That can't be good for your stomach, and you're just ants crawling through you, I had some BlueShield Acid once, man, but this was after I hadn't taken it. That was like later on. I was in the Bay Area. People think in San Francisco I took a lot of acid. Nah, I didn't take it. I was done with all that. Way before Redwood City, motherfucker. Anyways, and it was kind of cool. I had this BlueShield. I had 10 sheets, man. I had like a full page. I had 10 sheets of BlueShield, man. San Francisco, living by the corner of Waller and Cole, man, right by Golden Gate Park. Like a ratty little fucking motherfucker. Greasy little fucking stepping over bodies on the way to my flat, which was, for me, was just a walk-in closet in the hallway of a flat. Yeah, so I had 10 sheets of this BlueShield, man. BlueShield Acid. I guess it was good, But the thing about LSD, man, if you're getting it in sheets, where it's perforated in the squares, like we're all used to seeing, like we've seen, you can't be touching that shit with your hands, man, because it's just gonna, it's gonna get on you, bro, man. You can't fucking be touching this shit and handling it and sniffing it, like it's like it's a good, marijuana bud or something, You just can't be examining it in that type of way. So my bro was in this band called the Blue Reptiles. Yeah, they're a good blues band, man. And right before I showed up, in San Francisco, man, they were playing a lot. They used to play at this bar called Midtown down in Lower Haight. And right before I got there, man, the Blues Travelers showed up and they sat in with them, man. I missed that shit, man. I wish I could have seen that shit. But anyways, we shared the same drummer, me and the guy from the Blue Reptiles, the singer guy. He was a cool guy, man, but he'd never taken acid before. He was a few years older than me back then, you know. And so he wanted some, so I'm selling him a sheet of this BlueShield, man. It's cool shit, man. It's nice, you know, but he's like touching it. Hey, dude. I'm like, dude, don't be touching, you know. So the thing is, if you're gonna take LSD, you know, don't be touching the fucking shit all over the place until you're fucking ready. Don't be goofy and shit ahead of time, because then you're just gonna be fucking stupid like a motherfucker. You know. And you know, it's funny, I'm thinking about it, you know, these kids are asking me about LSD, but something happened to me recently, you know, I was sitting outside, man, I'm smoking a cigarette, you know, and outside this bar, and I'm drinking a Coke, not really a drinker, but, you know, anyways, I'm drinking a Coke, smoking a cigarette, this guy walks up, seemed like a cool guy, you know, and, a lot of musicians there, so I got my guitar out there because I like to play outside. I don't know why people show up to places and just sit there with their guitar in their case, you know, all night long, man. You know, you're only playing for 10 or 15 minutes. Shit, I play outside and get a crowd outside the fucking bar. Anybody in fucking Tucson knows that, man. Exploding world, motherfucker. We used to do that shit all the fucking time. You know? Yeah, if you're gonna do something, man, just fucking do it. Don't be waiting around and shit, waiting around for other people's approval, man. Just fucking do that shit. Let them react. They can love you, and maybe they can slap you. Maybe they can slap you and love you at the same time. Kiss you, as long as they don't hit you, you know? Love, slap, hug. That's a good thing, you know? It's a good medicine to go around the day with, you know. The love, slap, hug, you know, because you know you're going to be getting slapped a little bit. That's what fucking life on earth is about. Every fucking day, motherfucker. Don't be fucking complaining about that shit. You know? Don't be a limp limb on the fucking weed. So yeah, love, slap, hug is good. You know, so, anyways, I sold him that Cheetah Acid. He was a cool guy, man. They had some cool musicians. And we shared the same drummer, man. A fucking monster on the fucking drums, man. My bro, Matt Coddington. But when he's not around, I like to refer to him as Coddingshire. Give him a little extra royalty, you know. You know, but monster fucking drummer, man. Monster. It's like Neil Peart, but you can sing like an angel and play piano and fucking a musical fucking genius. This motherfucker. You know. So anybody would be fucking honored to fucking have that motherfucker playing drums and helping them out with their fucking life and their fucking music and shit. You know? But yeah, man, I don't fuck with acid anymore. You know, acid, you know, one time I took acid in Pez. I really haven't fucked with it in fucking since Pittsburgh, man. Since Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You know? Back in like 1984, 1985. 1986. You know, last time I messed around with it was maybe, you know, before 1990 sometime, man. A long fucking time ago, man. You know. And, you know, so there's that. One time I've taken the liquid stuff. The guy had it in a dropper. You know, you can drop that shit on you. You know, I took it with this chick, man. We ran back You know, we ran back because he dropped us in it. You know, we couldn't take it with us, so we had to drop us, you know, dropped it in our eye, whatever the fuck. He dropped us in it. Dropped the droppers on us like a motherfucker. My buddy Blair did that. Don't worry, Blair, man, I won't get you busted, bro. And I took this chick D, man, beautiful, gorgeous, curvaceous, huge personality. And so we had to run back to my place, you know, and the stuff was starting to, you know, set in, you know. The acid, the LSD was starting to set in, and I got this hot chick. And I'm like, I wanna be with her, man. I wanna be naked, you know, with this hot chick on LSD. You know, so we run back to my place, you know, we get back there, and, you know, it's starting to set in, and I'm sitting in my little corner desk like I do, you know. I like to sit in the corner, I can survey the whole fucking, like, you know, the whole scene like a fearful reptile, you know, like a fearful lizard, you know, making sure everything's going on. You know, and, you know, she's sitting there, and I'm like, you know, I think we should just, you know, I was sleeping on a little futon, a little shitty futon, laid out on the floor. I'm like, man, we should just, you know, before, you know, the acid's starting to trip in, man. I'm starting to feel it, man. Things are starting a little bit, you know. And you know, I'm like, well, we got to get naked, you know, and have sex. You know, I think we better do that. And so she's like, okay, you know. So we do that. We're starting to do that. We get that. We get naked, you know, and we're doing it. And it's fucking, you know, but the acid is just too strong, man, and we just can't stop laughing. It's just funny. It's like, God, it's like, what are we doing? We're trying to pretend to be so serious, like we're such serious humans, you know, we gotta fuck, you know, we gotta use our sexual equipment, you know, so seriously. And so we just ended up just laughing our asses off, really. And, so if you're gonna take LSD, man, and I took mescaline once, and that's kind of in between LSD and mushrooms. But really, man, I haven't fucked with that shit in like 30 fucking years, man. Really. You know, almost 30 years I haven't fucked with that shit. I may have done a lot of shit. I may have slammed dope, which is stupid. Opiates are just fucking retarded, so I'm not even gonna waste my time talking about that. Anyone messing with that shit is fucking an imbecile. They're not even getting anything out of it. But LSD, man, you gotta be in a place where you want to be prepared to do it. So, all you kids out there, don't be fucking around with that shit. Unless you're in the right space, motherfucker.